Welcome back to the So Far So Good podcast. My name is Christopher Coombs, and in front of me we have
Gaurav Khazanchi at the So Far So Good podcast. Welcome back, everybody.
We're back at it again. We are ready to roll once again. We'll get straight into it. Gaurav, kick us off with our introductory questions.
Yeah, let's straight into it. No mucking around. All right, Chris Coombs. This is a big one, and let's see what you say if you have something already made up in your mind. Okay. What is your least favorite ice cream flavor?
Least favorite? Oh, that's easy. Just the standard chocolate.
Is your least favorite?
Least favorite.
Okay, I'm going to say, obviously, nothing hectic. I'm not talking about Messina hectic flavors, but I'd say there's maybe 5 stock standard flavors, maybe 10 stock standard flavors. And at all of them, straight chocolate is your least favorite.
Well, let me give you a list of standard ones.
Okay.
Chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, caramel, mint. I mean, that's
Boysenberry.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Similar to strawberry. So yeah, the worst is easily chocolate flavor. Because I hate anything chocolate flavored. It's just not like, if I wanted something chocolate flavored, I'll eat chocolate. Like why do I need my ice cream flavored like chocolate?
Okay, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Stock standard.
Yeah, stock standard would be caramel.
Okay.
And I got to say, probably one of the best. I'm not saying the best.
Yeah.
Because I would need to have more of a think about it. But just off the top of my head, one that is really good is Hokey Pokey ice cream. Oh.
Yeah.
It's basically caramel, but it's got the crunchy little bits in it.
It's got those honeycomb bits, yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
You literally can't go wrong.
I don't know. See, mine, choc mint, is my least favorite.
Choc mint is amazing.
Choc mint is like, choc mint anything, I'm not a fan of.
So the reason choc mint is good is because it's a mixture, so it has less chocolate. As long as there's less chocolate, it's good.
But when I eat like mint ice cream, it feels like I'm eating toothpaste.
No, it doesn't.
It definitely does.
No, it does not.
It's like I'm eating, if I wanted a minty flavored thing, I'll eat a breast mint. So, I don't need a breast mint flavored ice cream.
Yeah, but the mint ice cream is not as like hectically minty as like a breath mint or as like a Listerine or a toothpaste.
There's like, I have had some, like, you know those chocolates where it's got that mint cream filling? There's some of those that are okay. Like, I can have them because it's not like, you know, spicy mint. It's like...
But even straight mint ice cream,
yeah,
it's a subtle mint.
I wouldn't say generally, man. I don't know.
It is. Absolutely is.
It's my least favorite. It's my last choice.
I'd go mint over choc mint.
Dude. Wait, is there even like plain mint?
Yeah.
Isn't it all just choc mint?
No. There's plain mint.
Surely not.
There is plain
Are
mint,
you
buddy.
sure?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, look.
I've
either
had
way,
plain mint.
They're both at the bottom of my list. They're both not even on my list at all.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough.
As Chris says, I would rather drink a glass of a sewage.
What, than have mint?
I definitely wouldn't. No.
You're kidding.
No, I definitely have chocolate.
I'd rather sewage flavored ice cream than chocolate flavored ice cream.
That's so nonsense.
Chocolate flavored ice cream is absolute garbage.
But there's actual chocolate pieces in there.
Yeah, it's rubbish. I would just go grab a chocolate bar if I wanted chocolate.
You can say that about strawberry ice cream then.
No,
just eat a
because strawberry ice cream tastes a lot different to an actual strawberry.
So does chocolate ice cream.
No, tastes exactly the same.
It doesn't taste like
a
chocolate.
soft version of chocolate.
I disagree. All right, let's move on. You hit me up with your question.
All right. Now, Gaurav, as we know, you are somewhat of a natural-born athlete.
Yep. That's what I say every episode. I brag about my athletic prowess. Yep.
So, we know Gaurav plays lots of sports.
Yep.
Lots of different sports.
Yep.
I mean, he may not be Olympic level.
No.
But he's up there.
Yep.
In many sports.
I'm up there in your backyard, set up a table or set up a pitch sport. That's what I play a lot of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I'm talking here specifically sport.
Okay. So
like, not table games.
Okay.
But an actual sport.
Okay.
Now it is I forgot what they're called, but it's a one of those things where you love these questions.
Okay.
If you could only
Here we go.
If you could only play one sport for the rest of your life, what are they called, those questions?
What, like an ultimatum?
Ultimatum.
Okay.
It's an ultimatum. If you could only play one sport for the rest of your life, which sport would you choose?
Okay, so this is like the only sport I can play, but all other sports still exist, but I can only play one.
Yes. But even a muck around on a Tuesday night, you can still, like, if someone's, let's say you choose X sport.
Yeah.
If someone says, oh, let's go play Y sport this afternoon at the park.
Yeah.
You can't go.
All right, well, I guess at this stage in life, I'm going to have to say volleyball because it's what I play the most of properly, not just, play in the backyard kind of thing, which we do. But, otherwise, on any other day, I'd have to say cricket.
So would you say... All right, so you're going with volleyball.
At this point in my life, I'm going with volleyball.
You have to say right now.
Yeah, volleyball.
You can't say at this point in my life.
At this point,
I need a straight answer.
Let's say you ask me next year. I might give you a new answer. But right now, I'm going to say volleyball.
Okay. The answer is volleyball.
Okay.
Now, would you say that you're really good at volleyball? Like
I'd
extremely
say
good.
I'm okay at it.
Okay.
I'm good. I guess.
Are you better at volleyball than you are at any other sport?
At this stage,
oh my god!
At this stage of my life, I'm gonna say yes because it's what I play the most of at the moment.
What other sports would be up there?
Oh
I feel
man,
like this is an interview.
I know, man. It's like I'm applying to be an athlete. Honestly, I don't know, man. Like, apart from volleyball, at this stage of my life, what I've been playing most of as well is table tennis. But I'm not very good at that. So
yeah, so we'll say volleyball.
We'll say volleyball.
We'll say he's almost state level volleyball.
Definitely not. I'd say I'm above your backyard skill level. So I'm all right. You look at me and you'll go, he's an all right player.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Love that answer, volleyball.
Yeah.
Now, without further ado, as again we are not mucking around.
Yep.
Let's get into it.
So far, so good.
Welcome back. Thank you all once again for tuning in to the So Far So Good podcast.
That is right. And traditionally, what we are going to do is kick it off with our segment, What Are We Drinking?
So today's an interesting one. I am surprising Gaurav live on air. He does not know what we're drinking today.
No, there was actually a couple more left in our stockpile, and I thought we'd be doing one of them. But it looks like there's a pleasant surprise coming along, and I just hope...
Oh, there sure is.
It's not alcoholic.
No, it is not alcoholic. I've prepped you beforehand.
Okay.
Because Gaurav, he drinks every night.
Not true. Not true at all.
That's why his voice is always completely cooked.
Tis the season, Tis the season.
It's to not the season to anymore. It's to not to anymore.
Tis the season lasts until, I'd say, late Jan.
Nah.
Yeah.
No way.
100%.
As soon as it hits New Year, that's it.
No. There's the aftershock. So there's the overflow.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Especially because most of the lockdowns ended. So, especially right now,
Yeah, wow.
Things are overflowing.
He went from busiest guy in the lockdown to...
That's not true.
Back to normal life, just being busy. So, all right, let's get into it. Now, we have spoken before on the podcast about coffee.
Okay.
All right. Now, Gaurav has said many times that he does not drink a coffee.
I drink a coffee.
He drinks an espresso, and he sculls it.
Which is coffee.
No. Okay, what I'm trying to say is he won't drink a full glass of... like a long black or a latte or a cappuccino.
Okay, yeah,
he won't drink a full glass.
Yeah.
He will order an espresso and he will essentially shot it like he would with alcohol, like vodka.
Like
He'd shot it just to get his caffeine kick.
Yeah.
So, in the spirit of Gaurav loving espresso, I have, lovely enough, brought today Dare Iced Coffee Triple Espresso.
Oh!
And I banged it on the table for dramatic effect, by the way.
So, okay, yeah, he's got them both right. Okay, so this is It's a good looking bottle.
Now, keep in mind, it's 500 ml, so it's not massive like some of the coffees are, but packed into this small 500 ml bottle, I guess, plastic bottle.
Yeah.
It's a triple espresso, so there should be three times the intensity of a normal shot of coffee.
Pretty much. But, of course, it is also topped up with, milk and sugar, which is fine. It is cold. It's iced, which is good. The bottle does look very nice, I've got to say. So it's your standard iced coffee bottle, that thick sort of plastic. But the lid and the label are both silver. They've successfully made it silver. And it pops out. It pops out just like 3 espresso shots should. So I'm keen to give this a shot. Or should I say 3 shots?
Oi! Espresso guy, back at it.
All right.
So we'll give a little bit more of a prep. Now, just one last thing. So we know, well, I know, because I'm a Dare Iced Coffee enthusiast.
Yeah, he is.
I know that they use Arabica coffee. I wanted to say it right. I don't really know how to say it.
It's Arabica.
Arabica. So it is made from real Arabica coffee.
Yep.
Just a couple things in here. Maybe a bit of a slogan. Not the sharpest tool in the shed, ? A Dare Iced Coffee. A Dare Fix'll Fix It.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever. That wasn't the best slogan.
I'm surprised you haven't looked at the sugar content.
I was getting to it.
Okay.
Sugar content. Now, with this 500 ml, we have 9 times 5, 45 grams of sugar.
It says it right there next to it, per serve. 45 grams.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So, look, it's pretty standard. I'm actually shocked there's not more because... It
couldn't be much more in this size, though.
Yeah, but that's only a few more teaspoons than a can of Coke, which is smaller than this. So...
But I think it's probably the maximum legal amount of sugar.
Did you just made that up?
No, probably. Because you know how there's health standards on everything.
Yeah, something like that.
So, you couldn't just chuck 200 grams of sugar. It'd be probably illegal.
Probably, yeah. Well, I guess it depends on the size of the bottle.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. On this size, you couldn't have...
You wouldn't want that. Would just taste like sugar.
Well, yeah.
Well, a lot of drinks do. So remember, vigorously shake the bottle. It's a milky drink. It can sediment at the bottom.
Now, just the other thing, the lid is like silver.
I feel like I said that
grey,
before.
It's silver.
I feel like I said those exact words.
Yeah, but no one was listening when you said it.
Okay, should we give it a crack open?
All right, let's give it a crack.
Nice. Don't
Beautiful.
those bubbles.
No. You gotta lick the lid.
It's a rich brown color.
Lick the lid.
Okay, you can already taste the strength.
Top, bottom, middle. Triple espresso. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's give it a go. Man, that is bloody good.
It is good. I've got to say.
He's not a fan.
I like it.
He's not a fan.
I love milky drinks, but it doesn't taste like I'm drinking a triple strength. No, it tastes like your normal Dare Iced coffee.
I would actually agree.
Do you reckon? Yeah. Maybe it's because there's so much liquid, but I don't know.
There'd just be so much milk and sugar and other crap in it.
Coffee? Milk, sugar, coffee? That should literally be all the ingredients, right?
But maybe. it should taste more coffee-ish.
Yeah.
It's got milk, sugar, coffee powder. That's it. That's actually it. What?
There you go, bro.
How does it taste so good? It's just so much sugar.
It's just sweet. Yeah.
It's literally the sugar.
You can feel the kick. You can feel the kick of coffee in terms of the flavor of the coffee. But, I don't know. I feel like if you made yourself a 3-shot coffee, you'd be able to taste it, the strength.
100% you would.
I'm not disappointed. Look, I feel like the aftertaste, you can taste that coffee, but it could just be me overthinking it.
Did you know that Dare Coffee head office is in Docklands in Victoria? In Melbourne.
I did not.
Burke Street.
But I knew it was an Australian drink.
It's a Melbourne drink.
It's a Melburnian drink.
Wow.
Second best livable city in the world.
That just made it a little bit better. That probably bumped the rating up about 0.5.
Well, you know what they say. Melbourne's got the best coffee in the world. So it makes sense.
Is Dare Iced coffee worldwide?
I honestly don't know. I'm going to say probably not.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought so.
Yeah.
It's huge in Australia.
Yeah, it's quite big.
And it got boosted up big time with memes as well. Just because it's like, Dare Iced coffee is like the best iced coffee. Like, there was heaps of memes about that.
They were good with their marketing.
Absolutely.
All right, honest thoughts. What do you...
Now, rating. Rating's tough, man.
It's tough.
Rating is very tough on this one.
Because I've had Dare Iced coffee before, but I haven't had this triple intensity one. Look, after drinking a few more sips, I think you can taste a bit of the strength. I feel like it's there.
I wouldn't straight up... If I just drank this not knowing anything, I would not say there's 3 shots in it.
100%. I feel like it's also because I'm overthinking. Okay, so we have to rate it on the scale we've chosen out of every drink we've ever had before.
Yeah. It's difficult, man. It's really difficult.
It's difficult.
Man, I'm smashing this. I'm about halfway
it's
through
very good.
already.
It is very good, yeah. Okay, let's give it an honest rating.
Have you got your rating?
I've got my rating.
This is hard. You know what I'm going to quickly do? I'm quickly going to look at a couple of other drinks that we've had.
All I know is we gave Mogu Mogu 10. We gave the apple drink 0, so there's a good gauge. And the soy milk tea, you didn't like, but I guess that's the closest to this as we've had.
The soy milk tea we gave 5.5.
As an average.
Yep.
Yeah.
We also had remember the green tea? Apple green tea?
Apple green tea was good.
That was 7.75.
Yeah. I know my rating for this.
All right, I've got my rating.
All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1,
8.
7.5. Again, it's the exact same. Is that 7?
I can't believe that.
Is that 7.75 again?
Yes. I'm really depressed because I think, honestly, it's better than that green tea.
Look, it's too different.
Yeah, it is different.
It's too different.
It is different. But we are talking about every drink we've ever had.
Yeah, exactly. So, look, fair rating again. I still feel it's a good rating. 7.75 is a good rating.
It's good.
Yeah. It's a good, honest rating. Look, I recommend. It definitely means we recommend.
Oh, well. Look, at this point in our lives, that's what we rated it. So we can't...
Exactly. Next week, maybe it would be something different.
Yes, that is right. That is right. Okay. Now, moving on. We've got a couple of things we want to jam-pack into this episode. But I just want to give a quick update to our friend who we've spoken about before.
Yep.
It's almost like he doesn't exist anymore because he moved to Canada.
Yep.
So this guy, I don't know if we've given the full scope on this guy.
Yeah.
I probably saw the guy at least twice a week when he was here.
Yeah, I'd say easily 2 to 3 times
potentially
a week.
more.
I'd say 3 on average.
The reason I would say more is because I used to play a lot of sport with him.
That's true.
Basketball, sometimes pool. Now, Gaurav hates pool, so
I don't hate pool.
we stopped inviting him.
I don't hate pool.
So me and this friend would... Have we said his name before?
Yeah, we all know his name.
All right, Dayan.
Yeah.
So me and Dayan would often on a Sunday just go play pool, just me and him, because we knew that, Gaurav hated pool.
It's not true. I would still attend. I would just sit back and relax.
You wouldn't.
I would still
We
attend.
stopped inviting you.
Well, I only attended until I was invited.
No, but let's be realistic. It wouldn't be three times a week every week. I would say 2 times a week.
I'd say on average 3.
Nah.
There was still,
Think about 3.
The occasional dinner and drink. Think about that. Think about the group events and whatnot.
Yeah, but that wasn't every week. That's what I'm saying.
On average, I'm saying.
Yeah, on average, you'd say 2.
On average, I'd say, fine, 2.5. It doesn't really matter.
All right, so if we average that out, it's 2.25.
Okay, sure. Sure thing.
So our lives have been a lot different.
Yeah.
Since he left this country.
Yeah.
This city.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, what I'm trying to get at here is we've been discussing behind his back. Well, not really behind his back.
Even in front of his
across
back.
country.
Yeah, great.
We've been discussing whether he will come back.
Yeah.
long term.
Yeah.
Obviously he'll come back to visit and whatnot. You know, his family's here.
Yeah.
I mean, you would hope he would come back to visit.
Exactly.
But we've been discussing whether long term he will stay there or he will be in Australia.
And it's almost become a sort of a waging opportunity, you know? So
Now, a couple of things that make me worried is a couple of months ago, he bought a car.
He bought a car there. And what's funny about that is he never bought a car here in Australia.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say. And the other thing is, which is a big factor.
It's a big factor.
A big factor. He got a job in his specific field that he studied in.
Which also he never did here. So pretty much everything he never did here, he's definitely done over there.
So he's literally progressed and got for the lack of, context, he's finally got his shit together in another country.
Which we're more than happy for it. Like, we're overjoyed.
Absolutely. I could not be happier for him.
Exactly. But then for us...
That's a different story.
Are we happy for us? I mean, yes, because our friend has made it. But then we're like, okay, what are the chances now?
You know what? I can relate this to, let's say you're at a job and you're with, okay, we've worked together.
We have.
Right? Let's say our first job.
Yep.
When I left the first job.
Yep.
Right? For you, you'd be like, oh, look, I'm happy for you that you found something else that's better.
Yeah.
But also selfishly, you're like, oh, like, I'm not happy that you're leaving. Because,
100%.
You know what I mean?
It's a bittersweet moment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that also happened to me at our second supermarket job.
Yep.
You left first.
Yep.
And then I left after.
And then you left after.
So when you left, I was like, awesome. I'm happy for you that you found something else better.
Yep.
But at the same time, it sucks selfishly that it sucks that you're leaving.
100%.
So that's how I can relate. Like it's very relatable.
It's
in
very
that
relatable.
sense.
100% relatable.
So it's interesting, but yeah, those are two massive factors: the job and the car.
Yeah.
And yeah, as you were saying, the fact that he never did that here, that is, it's not good for us.
Selfishly. Look, it's not that he never even tried. He was definitely aiming to do those things here as well. But,
so that begs the question: is it easier to get a job in Canada? Is it easier?
Should we both go to Canada?
Will we be making millions if we go to Canada?
So that is the issue at the moment. And especially right now with travel restrictions almost worldwide, is he even going to come back to visit?
Well, and he spoke to me about that.
Yeah.
Because as we know, I'm the geography guru of the group.
Self-proclaimed?
No. You proclaimed that to me.
I did not say that.
You said I'm a flight expert.
No, I never said those words. I said...
You've said on the podcast that I'm a flight expert.
I've definitely said you have good travel organization skills. I've definitely said you've got good athletic prowess. But flight expert and geographical guru, I've never said those words. I remember my words. I've never said those words.
Geographical guru.
Yeah.
That's... Okay.
Okay.
I can run with that.
Once again, self-proclaimed.
Okay. So, I'm actually going to change that in my Instagram bio. But anyway, so he has come to me to ask about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing was kind of sucked that he also wanted to go to Brisbane.
Yep.
Because of his cousin's wedding.
Ooh.
And then after that, come to Melbourne.
Yeah.
But I said to him, look, unless you can get a month off work, it's not going to be worth it, because in Australia he's going to have to come in 14-day quarantine in a hotel, and then he can do his holiday. So if he does 2 weeks quarantine, then 2 weeks holiday, and then flies back, and plus the flying time is like essentially half a week. So he'd need 4.5 weeks off work for it to even be worth it.
And who knows the laws there? If he goes back there, he might have to quarantine there.
Well, exactly right.
Yeah, so...
And then on the other hand is, I don't know what the go with leave is in Canada. How much leave do you get?
Yeah.
Will he be able to get a month leave? Probably not.
Yeah.
Well, I know America, like in Australia, you get 20 days leave, so 4 weeks every year.
Yep.
Apparently in America, you only get 10 days.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
That's shockingly shocking.
10 days. So they expect you to work all year round and have 10 days off. It's just honestly ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, you need time off.
Yeah.
You don't live to work.
No.
You
work
to live. Wait, that's still just as bad. That could have worked out so well, but it just didn't.
It should be you live and you work. You don't sacrifice.
Yeah. So you don't live to work. You live and you work as a part of your life.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You get what we're trying to say.
At the end of the day, he may not be able to come to Australia for even a holiday.
So it's just a concern we had. So look, if all of you guys' thoughts are with us, maybe the universe will let him come back. So,
and if anyone listening has had a similar issue, or and had similar feelings towards this sort of thing, send us a message on our Instagram at So Far So Good Podcast with any advice or even thoughts, and we will discuss those on the podcast.
100%, because we've all been in a similar situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, look, Chris, coincidentally, you brought up sports in your question at the intro. And I have something to say about sports. Something that I've very, very highly appreciated with something. Now, you may have heard about an app and a subscription service called KO Sports.
Yes.
Pretty sure it's just Australian, but it could be worldwide. I might be wrong.
No, it's worldwide.
It's worldwide?
Yeah.
Okay, easy.
KO.
KO, yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. They advertise it on ESPN when I've watched basketball on ESPN.
Okay.
Like, they've had ads.
It must be worldwide then.
But at the same time, it's weird because, like, ESPN will be like, this is the Australian stream. This is the American stream. So there'll be different ads depending on what country you're in.
Yeah, that's true.
But, I mean, whatever.
Okay, well, we're not sure.
Beside
the point. There's an app subscription service called KO Sports. It's like your Netflix for sports. It's got pretty much all sports and all of that. So, tis the season for cricket. At the moment.
God, I'm sick of it. Tis the season and it is what it is are the two worst sayings in the world.
I'm only going to say tis the season until tis not the season. So, at the moment, tis the season for cricket. So, I borrowed my friend's KO Sports account so I could watch cricket in a place where I can't watch the live stream, the normal channels, because there's no antenna connection.
So you mean you watch it on your phone?
Watch it on my phone or watch it on a TV that has no antenna connection, something like that.
Yep.
So I borrowed my friend's KO Sports account, and kindly enough, he set me up my own profile. So I'm like, sweet. So when you go into it, you do all these settings. You choose your sports you like, your teams you follow, just so they can sort of personalize your KO Sports experience. Now, this was
I've just noticed something when you said that.
Yeah.
So you've now got another streaming service that you're not paying for.
Yes, but it balances out. I told you.
You are kidding me.
There's a couple I pay for and I share. But I'm also only using this until cricket's over because that's pretty much all I would be using it for.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I was setting up the account, there was one question. After I chose my sports, chose my teams, there was one question. And I was like, wow, this has made me almost want to pay for this subscription service.
Wow.
It was that thoughtful. They said, okay, you pick your sport, something. They were very clever with their writing. And they said, do you want sports spoilers on or off? And then I was like, that is so thoughtful. And of course I said off. I don't want to open it up and they say, yo, Australia won the cricket because blah, blah, blah. But because if I open it up, they'll keep it a secret because I have not checked the score yet. And it just reminded me of that time when I accidentally ruined a basketball game for you on chat. And I was like, it's such a good inclusion that a streaming service can add in. So I just wanted to give him a shout out because it was so thoughtful.
Yeah, wow. Very nice shout out there.
Yeah.
Now, question, are you talking about you're watching the test cricket or you're watching the BBL?
Bit of both.
Bit of both, okay.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Now, are you saying that you don't watch it live, you watch it on repeat?
So I watch it live, but there's a couple of TVs in my house that don't have an antenna connection. So I can't actually open up Channel 9. Or on my phone, when I'm out. I'm like,
Okay.
I can't stream.
So you technically wouldn't need this spoiler feature, but you're just saying the fact that they offer it
exactly
is nice.
100%. But also, I don't want to get all this information of spoilers and accidentally spoil it for other people. Like, there's literally every sport on this app. So I don't want to... Maybe someone I know follows darts, and then I suddenly say, yo, John Smith won darts yesterday. Like, yo, I was watching the game. Can't believe you ruined the darts competition for me. So it also keeps me safe, and it keeps everyone else safe.
And it would also help as well if someone comes over to your house and then you turn it on to watch the cricket.
Imagine
then the darts thing came up.
Exactly. And I know you're a fan of watching games you've missed. So imagine opening it up and a spoiler straight in front of you. So
Well, there's nothing like watching something like on replay.
Yeah.
Because you can skip all the garbage.
That's true. See,
so rather than taking 3 hours to watch an NBA game, you can watch it in an hour and 20 minutes.
But then how do you know what is garbage? You'll only know it's garbage once you watch it.
No, like timeouts. So timeouts in the NBA, I've timed it perfectly. They go for 3.5 minutes.
I mean,
so I know as soon as they blow the whistle for a timeout, I'll go 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 10 second, 10 second, 10 second. And then it will be perfect.
Okay.
Now imagine there's 3 or 4 timeouts per quarter, and they're 3.5 minutes each.
It's about 15 minutes.
More.
Well, there you go.
14. Let's say 14 minutes per quarter.
Yep.
Times 4.
Per quarter.
That's what I'm saying. Per quarter.
Whoa.
That's what I mean. You can go from 3 hours and cut it down to like an hour and 20 minutes.
Per quarter?
Yeah.
I thought that was in total of the game.
Well, it's because basketball is a high intensity sport.
Yeah.
That's why they have to have the timeouts.
That makes sense, yeah.
You know what I mean? When you
health.
look at a game like, I mean, obviously cricket, but if you look at a game like, I'm trying to think, even...
Golf.
Nah, not even golf. That's not even really related. Something else like maybe soccer? Slash
tennis.
Football? No, but, tennis is a different... Tennis, they're even fitter. Tennis is high intensity.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But there's no timeouts.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a sport that's not as... Like, let's say soccer.
Yeah.
Like, soccer is high intensity, but there's points where... Like, not points. There's sections in the game where the ball might be in your defense.
Yeah.
So the person that's a striker will kind of just be standing there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Whereas in basketball, you're never just standing there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're going up and down the court constantly.
Yeah.
So they have to have the timeouts, which I understand.
Yeah.
But it's just, there's so many breaks. It's hard to watch live.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, when we watched that NBL game, I don't think I realised that.
It's different when you're at the game.
True, because there's all these...
Because in the timeouts, this thing's happening.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're watching it on TV, it's either ads or nothing.
That's true. Because live, they have like mascots or cheerleaders or some games and stuff. So
yeah.
It's always a good time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But going back to your original point on KO, I think they are quite good, and I believe they're only $25 a month, and you get like all these sports, which is pretty crazy.
So yeah, I'd recommend if you're a sports fan. For me, I don't watch.
But you don't
Maybe
get,
I will though.
You don't get every single game of every sport. You only get like the televised ones. You know.
Okay.
So like for example, if you follow the NBA and you really like a really bad team,
yeah.
Well, they never get, because they're a bad team, they never get televised games, so your team will probably never be on. If that makes sense.
But with NBA League Pass, you get every game.
Yeah, that's why I've got League Pass, just in case I want to watch any game.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, there you go.
Yeah, so quite interesting. Now, just to end it off here, I'm going to expose myself quite badly here, but I feel like I have a feeling, but continue.
What,
that you know what I'm going to say?
Yeah.
You don't?
I feel like I do, and it's a thought I had last week.
Nah, you don't
Last
know.
week / this week.
You don't know.
Okay, tell me.
I'm exposing myself big time, and the reason I'm doing this is, one, it's kind of an interesting story. It's not really a story. It's something that happened in an instant. But the reason I'm saying it is because you'd be surprised at the end result.
Okay, I don't think I know this then. Yeah.
No, you don't.
No.
Now, as we know, and this is not a humble brag. I just need to say this to get into the story.
All right.
I often randomly just do backflips off objects. Okay. Now
That is the humblest brag.
Now look, I'm not really good at flipping. Like I can't do a backflip just off the flat ground.
Yeah.
I'll need to do it like off an object.
No, you can.
It's
I've
much
seen
easier.
you do it. You've done it before.
Oh, back in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just.
But like most
But
of the
I
time,
wouldn't.
you
I wouldn't
backflip
be
off
like
the mailbox.
Yeah, like I couldn't
Yeah.
consistently just randomly do a backflip on flat ground.
Yeah.
It's actually it's actually quite hard.
Yeah. I would never
people,
try it.
People on TikTok make it look so easy, and I'm like, it's not that easy.
Look, people want to make it look easy, but it doesn't look easy. I feel like if I tried it, I would snap my neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, backflipping off an object, it's actually easy because you literally jump, lean back, tuck your knees a little bit, and it's like you're rolling.
Still sounds difficult.
Nah, like off an object, it's fine.
Okay.
It's quite easy.
How high does the object need to be for it to be easy?
Oh, like a good size would be like a park bench.
Like,
not a park bench. You know those ones where you've got like the table and the bench all connected?
Yep.
Like the table part.
Like your picnic bench.
So let's say like a table height.
Okay.
Like a dining table.
Yep.
That height is pretty good. Maybe even a little bit higher.
Okay.
Look, it might seem scarier when you go higher, but the higher it is, the easier it is.
Okay.
But then if we're talking too high, again, it's a bit dodge.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're looking at average height of like a dining table.
Yeah.
Right? Now, randomly last weekend, we were just out in St. Kilda, actually.
Okay.
Just,
So very public.
Yeah, very public, but this particular area, there was not many people around.
Okay.
Now, I was with a big group of people.
Yep.
And then everyone walked off.
Yep.
And then I was just with one other person.
Okay.
And I was like, I just felt like I'll just do a backflip off this. Like it's basically like a fire hydrant.
Yep.
But not the cylinder ones. It's kind of like you know how they're like square.
Square, yeah, with the
and
red
the
cap.
silver, yeah, and the red thing on the top. Now again, that is like perfect height to flip off. Yeah.
It's about table height. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then I was just about to do the backflip, right?
Yeah.
I chucked all the stuff out of my pockets, whatever, jumped on, and I was like, and I always like test it out, I just feel like, is it slippery? Is it stable? Yeah, so it was all sweet. And then like, as I'm about to jump, like last minute, like I get a thought in my head that like, oh, maybe my shoes are a bit slippery and I might slip. But at that thought, I'd already jumped. Now, you're not going to believe this. Okay, so keep this in mind. I've never stacked a backflip or like bailed out of a backflip.
Okay.
Because backflip 101 is don't bail out. Because you bail out, then you're screwed. You may as well commit.
Yeah.
Because worst case scenario, you're still going to land like on your feet and your hands.
Yeah.
Like if you don't flip too much, for example.
Yeah.
So it's really, you can't really hurt yourself if you commit to it.
Yeah.
Right? Anyway, last second, I get this thought in my head like maybe my feet are going to slip. So I'm literally in the air and I bail out. You won't believe it.
No way.
I bail out. I twist to the side, like, because when you bail out, you kind of like twisting because you want to like look where you're going, right?
Yeah.
I stuff it up midair. I'm like, oh shit. I don't know if I said anything.
Yeah.
But I was like, I think I said, oh shit, like midair, because I was like, man, this is like in that split second, your mind is running.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is new for me. I've never bailed this. What do I do? What do I do?
Yeah.
Like all these thoughts are happening while I'm in the air.
Yeah.
Anyway, I twist to the side and then I literally drop and I land on my head and my shoulder. And then my legs just come crashing down. Bang.
Okay.
And
so
then
did you turn in the air?
So I literally was up.
Yep.
And then as I'm coming down, I'm literally upside down.
Okay.
Yeah. So I land head, shoulder first.
Yep.
And then my legs just come crashing down. Bang.
Oh.
Now the reason I'm telling this story, what I said at the start is, when you see those videos,
yeah,
and then people stack a backflip, they land on their neck or their shoulder or whatever,
yeah,
and then they get up and they're okay,
yeah,
and you're like, there's no way you're okay,
yeah,
there's literally no way,
yeah.
So I did that, and then I got up and I was like, man, I'm actually okay. I'm You wouldn't believe it. Like I got up and I was shocked, but I was like, because I knew like the person watching would be freaking out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
I literally just landed on my head.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm actually okay. I can't believe it. Like I'm actually all right.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, my knee's a bit sore.
Yeah.
But I'm actually okay.
Oh.
And yeah, that's the reason I bring this up is when I see these videos on like these stack backflips and fails and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You always think like this person is not okay.
Yeah.
But like I'm okay.
So
that's what I'm saying.
When you landed on your head, did you feel your neck like twist?
No. Surprisingly.
It's just scary to see.
I think I must have like landed on head and shoulder, but maybe luckily rolled into it.
So you literally went head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
No, head, shoulders, then legs just went bang, like crashed down.
Like knees and toes.
Now I've got to say, like, my knees are pretty screwed up.
Yeah, like in general. Or you mean from the fall?
No, from that.
Oh, so you weren't okay.
No, but dude, I could have broke my neck. That's what I'm saying. I could not. Dude, potentially, you could die doing something like that. Dude, landing on your head, you could die.
That's what I'm scared about. That's what I said at the start. Why I don't think I would ever try it. I've done it on a trampoline, but that's easy.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I've only done a front flip on a trampoline. Because I don't know, front flip, doing a front flip is not scary.
You'd be surprised. Doing a backflip, you got less chance of hurting yourself.
But it's
surprisingly,
it's scary doing a backflip.
Yeah, but when you do the backflip, if you don't twist, like I was saying, if you don't twist enough, you still land on your hands and your feet.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
No,
Whereas,
you'd land on your head.
No.
Because if you don't twist
but you have your hands out, so you'll land on your hands. Like you have your hands up in the air.
That's part of backflip 101. Commit, don't bail out, have your hands up.
Well, yeah. Somewhat.
All of which you broke in this story.
Well, I bailed out first. Like that was the first issue.
That was the big mistake.
But I don't know. It got in my head like I slipped or something. You know?
Did you slip when you think about it?
Nah.
So okay, when you got up and you were okay, did you try it again?
No, because my knee was bad.
Yep.
But what I'm saying is I'm okay. I was able to get up and like my head was okay. My neck, no issues at all.
Yep.
But my leg was quite sore.
And what
just
was
because my leg came crashing down, bang.
Was it concrete? Was it grass?
No, it was grass.
Okay, so that's thank goodness.
I've stopped doing any backflips on concrete.
Have you done before?
Thank God. Oh yeah, back in the day.
Scary stuff.
But no, I only do it on grass now, just because I don't do it as much.
Yeah.
Like back in high school days, we were flipping every day.
Yeah.
But now I just will randomly do it.
Yeah.
You know. So
look, I'd say moral of the story is, if you do a backflip, or if you like Chris, if you get the sudden urge to do a backflip, you got to commit.
You have to commit.
You can't.
That's all there is to it.
That's all it is. So, okay, good lesson.
Yeah, very good lesson learned. But the issue I'm struggling with now, so my knee's a bit screwed up.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to heal that up. And then I'm going to get back out there. I'm going to land a backflip. And then I can just chill out. Because it's in my head like, nah, I'm like, mentally, I'm like, nah, I need to land one now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I thought you might be having that thought.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
It's eating me up inside, man.
But fair enough.
Yeah, I just thought I would tell that story because when you see these, fail videos and stuff, surprisingly, they may not be as hurt as you would think.
Yeah,
so feel free to laugh if you want to.
Yeah, fair enough. Man. Fair enough. I don't think if I saw you do that live in front of my eyes, I don't think I would have laughed.
No, you literally wouldn't.
Yeah,
but that's why I got up straight away because I knew the person would be concerned. Yeah, so I was like, dude, like I'm actually all good.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how, but I'm okay.
Yeah. And I feel like once you know it's on a video, you feel like, okay, the person must have uploaded this because the other person's obviously okay.
That's also true.
If they got seriously injured, I don't think.
No, you
would
wouldn't
be on the internet. Yeah.
Or you would and be like, look, it was worth it because I made money on all the views.
Yeah, exactly. Which I can pay your medical bills with.
Yeah, exactly.
Something like that.
So yeah, my life did flash before my eyes. I could literally be dead right now, but I'm here and I'm grateful for life more than ever.
Well, that's what you got. So far so good.
Absolutely.
So that'll wrap it up for this episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in
to the So Far So Good podcast. Hit us up on our Instagram at So Far So Good podcast. And just as a last thing, if you're still listening, we're going to try and get this tattoo organized this week if we can.
Yep.
Depending on opening hours and all that garbage.
Yep.
But we'll try and hit you up on the next episode if that gets done. Hopefully it gets done this week.
Yep.
But thank you all for tuning in, and we will catch you
on the next episode.
Goodbye.